were 50 sort of different minorities unity, but that failed. So, therefore, now here, so visit Tibet. Then many occasions I told visit Tibet, quite expensive. So you can borrow some money and go there. At least you will find some Tibetan old article read. Artifacts you will get, then you can sell. A little bit of high price. So you can repay your borrow money like that. So it is very, very important. Go there on the spot, freely, because of that. Investigate. What is the situation? What is the real situation? Here, I just wrote on your book, I mentioned, now we are 21st century. The people should have full knowledge about the reality, whether good or bad. So for that reason, transparency is very, very essential. That is lacking in all these authoritarian countries, and particularly in People's Republic of China. No free information, too much censorship. And their own sort of newspaper or media always, you see, one-sided propaganda. So therefore, this must change. Now I read it, I want to tell you, people from China, most populated nation, ancient nation, now economically also you gaining more Muslim power. This is very good. Now China, in order to take more constructive role on this planet, trust is very essential. Now just I think last week, I received one news week. There it mentioned, I think some of you must have seen the news week, latest news week. Have you seen? Anyone seen? No. Really? So, you see, it mentioned, everything you know about China is wrong. It mentioned. And several more picture put like this. Upside down. So, they trust. This is lacking. Among Japanese here, among Indian, among Vietnamese. Some, I think, it is lacking very clearly. Trust. So, the demonstration started afternoon that March. Then 11 continues. 12, 13 continues. And Chinese security personnel already take some action. Some monk from Devu monastery coming to Lhasa already stopped. I think the 10th March or 11th already sort of take action. But in Lhasa city, did not take any action, just watching. Then 14th morning, I met one correspondent with newspaper.
He used to be BBC's James Miles.
No, James Miles or something. Later he came to see me. 14th morning, he was in Lhasa. While burning some shops or some sort of some building, Chinese security personnel, the army, just watching, not take action. They take some photo, picture, movie picture. Then with these materials, then bombard your accusation. All these demonstration, violent way, and created from India. Even Prime Minister himself, you see, told international media like that. So I immediately, please take sort of thorough investigation. What's the reality? What's the truth? So, according to some Tibetan, later, you see, told us, between 10th of March till 14th, some unknown Tibetan brought into Lhasa from different places. And these people created these problems. So while burning, these things happening, or stoning, the military people or security people did not take any action, just watching and let you see the veto. So all these, there is sort of basis of suspicion. Everything, you see, deliberately creates some sort of false picture. And then also in other areas, I think some of you may know, traditionally, and some of the, some part of, you see, temple, usually some, wrathful deity, isn't it? One Japanese, one occasion, oh, yes, sorry. The one Japanese, you see, I think several years, I think maybe around 10 years ago, you see, he came to see me in Dharamsala. Then he told me, he asked me, why? You see, the Buddhism always stress importance of compassion. But some of the deities in Tibetan monasteries, so much wrathful. And one day, you see, he visited one temple, so much dark temple and so much wrathful. So that night, he lost his sleep. He told me like that. So you see, some of these temples, you see, also you see, some people offer salt or some old duck. So after last 10 months crisis, you see, in Amdo area, you see some Chinese officials or military officials, you see, brought these weapons in order to prove Tibetan involved violent demonstration. Actually, you see, totally wrong. Right? So, my sort of appeal again once more here, please go to Tibet and see if things are really good, as Chinese government say, then tell us our view is wrong. And we will follow that. No problem. The Tibetan issue is not my issue. It's 6 million Tibetan people's issue. And also, over a billion human beings sort of issue. Tibet, normal. And relation with India improved. Tibetan cultural heritage can help immensely to millions of young Chinese who lost their spiritual value. Only think about money. So since last 10 March crisis, I met nearly, I think, over 300 Chinese scholars and writers. Many of them are very much concerned about their sort of nation lost deeper human value.
Thank you very much, Your Holiness. We are coming towards the end of this program because he has to leave right now. And I apologize for those who I couldn't accommodate. And as a token of our appreciation, I would like to offer His Holiness 1 year membership of the club. Remain seated before until His Holiness leaves the room.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Then lastly, whenever I meet you see, in media people, I always share one sort of my sort of belief. You should have long nose as long as elephant sort of nose. Then smell everywhere. Front. Everybody you see in front, you see, pretend something nice. So must smell out behind what is going on. Very important. Religious people, or business people, or politicians,